HIWU, the Horseracing Integrity and Welfare Unit, was established in 2022 by Drug-Free Sport International to administer the rules and enforcement mechanisms of the Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority's, or HISA's, Anti-Doping and Medication Control Program. The program creates a centralized testing and results management process and applies uniform penalties for violations efficiently and consistently across all American thoroughbred racing jurisdictions that HISA governs. HIWU administers a strategic and intelligence-based national drug testing program, educates stakeholders on the new program, accredits laboratories, investigates potential violations, and prosecutes violations of the Anti-Doping and Medication Control Protocol. This video reviews the process for out-of-competition testing. Out-of-competition testing takes place when samples are collected at times other than post-race or post-work. Out-of-competition testing is administered nationwide by HIWU. HIWU implements and conducts testing to promote the integrity of thoroughbred racing and the welfare of covered horses. A covered horse is any thoroughbred that has completed at least one official timed and reported workout. Testing may occur at any location and at any time during a covered horse's career with little or no advance notice. Out-of-competition testing only targets banned substances and methods. Since banned substances and methods are prohibited from use in or on a covered horse at any time, their detection by out-of-competition testing could trigger an adverse analytical finding and notice of an anti-doping rule violation. Blood, urine, and/or hair may be collected. Once HIWU has selected a covered horse for out-of-competition testing, authorized sample collection personnel will seek to locate it based upon whereabouts information submitted to the HISA portal or other available data regarding covered horse populations at racetracks and training facilities. Sample collection personnel will attempt to notify the respective responsible person or, if applicable, their previously designated nominated person of an out-of-competition test in person unless other methods are necessary. For example, if the covered horse is located at a private facility and in-person notification is not possible, other methods of notification may need to be used, including phone calls, emails, and/or text messages. In addition, if the responsible person or their designated nominated person is not at the site with the covered horse at the time of out-of-competition notification, sample collection personnel will attempt to identify an alternate nominated person. Owners do not have to be notified of out-of-competition sample collection conducted on their covered horse, unless the owner is also the responsible person. Only the covered horse's responsible person will be notified of out-of-competition sample collection. HIWU will provide the responsible person with an email copy of the completed sample collection documentation for their records. Upon notification, the responsible person or their designated nominated person will ensure the covered horse is produced for sample collection immediately if the covered horse is present at the site of notification. If the covered horse is located on private property, HIWU will call the designated nominated person or responsible person for permission to enter the property. Alternatively, at the request of the nominated or responsible person, it can be arranged, with HIWU's approval, for the covered horse to be moved to another location for testing. If the covered horse is not present at the site of notification, including due to a whereabouts failure, the responsible person or nominated person must produce the covered horse for sample collection as soon as possible, but no later than 6 hours from notification unless HIWU determines there are extenuating circumstances. The covered horse must be produced at the site of notification or the location agreed upon by HIWU within the required 6-hour time frame. Failure to produce the covered horse within the 6-hour time frame constitutes an anti-doping rule violation, which may result in sanctions. Refusal or evasion of sample collection by a responsible person or their nominated person constitutes an anti-doping rule violation, which may result in sanctions, unless there is compelling justification for the behavior. Substantial non-compliance during the sample collection process may also be considered evasion of sample collection and an anti-doping rule violation. Covered persons are not subject to penalties for their first whereabouts failure violation, but will be fined by HISA for subsequent violations. Failure to comply with out-of-competition testing requirements can result in consequences ranging from a whereabouts failure to an anti-doping rule violation. For example, if there is evidence that the responsible person intended to evade out-of-competition sample collection, this could be prosecuted as an anti-doping rule violation under the ADMC protocol, which may result in significant fines and a period of ineligibility for both the responsible person and the covered horse. HIWU's out-of-competition testing plans and processes are designed to ensure clean competition and protect the health and welfare of covered horses.